Namaskar to everyone. On behalf of Manage, I would like to extend warm welcome to everyone present in this program on celebration of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, focusing on seeing the impact, result of skill training of rural youth, which is one of the important program of Extension Division. Respected Joint Secretary Madam Alaknand Dayal, thank you very much for sparing your valuable time and taking part in this program. I would like to welcome all the ministry officials, Samiti directors, KVK, Atma officials, and some of the successful rural youth agripreneurs who are taking part in this program, along with Manage faculty and staff. Welcome to all. Of course, attracting and retaining the rural youth in agriculture is one of the big challenge. In order to overcome that, skill training of rural youth, this program was launched by Extension Division of Ministry. It is a 7 days program. It focuses on a particular skill. It is conducted at the district headquarters so that it is easy for any rural youth to go and take training there. As of now, 34,600 candidates have been trained, covering all the states. Special focus is given on northeastern states. And in order to enhance the participation of all the stakeholders, we have started monthly webinars where every month 2 states, they come and they share their success stories. This is a eye-opener, inspiration for the rest of the implementing agencies and the participants. As of now, around 18 films on success stories of STRY we have updated in YouTube channel. And in order to broaden the scope of the training, nodal training institutions, they wanted more and more agri-ventures. In order to support them, we have uploaded 32 agri-ventures detailed project report. Any Samiti, any nodal training institution, they can take one of the detailed project report and they can train the rural youth. We made the job of partner institutions easy by placing 32 agri-ventures. And we are seeing a lot of scope for expanding this training by taking the benefit of Farmers Producers Organization Program, National Beekeeping and Honey Mission Program, Agri Infrastructure Fund, and Micro Food Enterprises, and many more programs of Government of India. Our rural youth can take the benefit. Actually, today, in this celebration, we are requesting the respected Joint Secretary to release a publication on 75 success stories. These success stories are coming from almost all the states, from remote villages, covering women, youth, tribals, and who have underwent training and established their own agri-ventures. Just to take an example, a lady from Assam, Shubham Hazarika, she underwent training in Shivsagar, KVK, in pickle and jam making, and based on the skill she obtained during the training program, she started her own enterprises, and now she is earning around 13,000 rupees per month. Similarly, Nexomo Via is another 18 years old boy from Mizoram. I am taking examples of northeastern states. If it is possible there, certainly it is possible other place also. And he underwent training in Kolasib KVK in poultry, scientific poultry management. And today he is running his own poultry, earning around 16,800 rupees per month. And another farm woman, Jyoti from Chikbalapur KVK jurisdiction, she underwent training in millets and she is earning around 20,000 rupees. These are all some of the examples, only indicative in nature. Like that, 75 success stories are there, but many more are there in the field. And for the sake of publication, we brought only 75. I am sure that this publication, which Madam is going to release today, not only it will inspire rural youth, but all the training organizations, it is going to inspire, because we find a lot of meaning in the kind of training what we are doing. When we see the result in the field, we also get motivated. So I would like to thank everyone and request Dr. Mantesh to take the program forward.
Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for kind words of welcome to all the dignitaries attending this important webinar series. As you all are aware, Manage has been conducting the monthly webinar series on the STRY, and this monthly webinar, particularly this month, is of special importance both for the Manage and for the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Welfare, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, in the sense that we are celebrating the 75 years of India's independence. To commemorate this occasion, it was befittingly thought that we should come out with 75 success stories in the skill training for rural youth program, and accordingly the team of STRY at Manage has done this tremendous work under the able guidance of Director General Manage. This book is a compilation of 75 success stories, and 18 states have contributed to 75 success stories, and they represent 12 skilling areas. They include the organic farming, the nursery raising techniques, the poultry farming, animal husbandry, mushroom cultivation, value addition in several food products, fisheries, beekeeping, vermicomposting, sericulture, mechanization, and various other skilling areas from agriculture and allied sectors. Most importantly, as DG sir has highlighted, the contribution from the Northeast states is very heartwarming and it's very encouraging. And around 1/3 of the success stories have been contributed by the Northeastern rural youth. And another important, significant feature of this publication is the 23 success stories are contributed by the women entrepreneurs. So that speaks of the diversity that is coming from the skill training in rural youth program, both in terms of success in the remote areas, among the women, and many other segments. Everyone has done a wonderful work. Taking this opportunity, we congratulate. And this is not just in terms of the monthly income that the entrepreneurs are earning. It may be ranging from 15,000 to 50,000 or even more. But the self-reliant India that the Prime Minister has envisioned has been made possible through this important program in its own way. And taking this occasion, I am very happy to inform Joint Secretary Madam that Madam, you were very kind enough to consent to release this important publication, and I request you to make the book open. And I also requested Director General Sir Manage to release the publication. May I request the Manage faculty also to join in releasing the functions, and the ministry officials and the directors from different samitis may kindly, if you have the publication, maybe in virtual background, you can just flash the publication to mark its release. Thank you very much, madam, and thank you, sir, for releasing this publication. And now I hope with this publication, it will not only guide the extension personnel on various aspects of skilling in agriculture, but it also lay a foundation for future India institutes who are taking up the training program. And on this occasion, with this brief introduction, I request Joint Secretary Madam to address us on this occasion.
Good afternoon to the Director General Manage, the officials of Manage, the officials of the Ministry and the Directorate of Extension, the participants of this program, STRY, and all other participants who are participating in this program of the web series of today. I think it has been a very tremendous effort on part of Manage to collect these 75 success stories and publish them also. And as DG has said, I think there are more people who are doing these kind of works and they are themselves the success stories. Out of them, only 75 they have been chosen. But I would really consider and I would really like if Manage comes out with more participants, because each and every participant's contribution is really unique and they have done tremendous work and contribution in their own fields. even if one person stands on their own contribution and does become self-reliant for their own works and takes out an innovative way of doing things, be it in any case, in agriculture, in allied sectors, or anywhere, I think that's a tremendous contribution on their part. So I think it would be good if Manage comes out with a series of publications in which they would kind of document each and every person's participation. It's a great deal of motivation for them, because a lot of people do look up at them, that if my neighbor has done it, if a person I know has done it, then I can also do it. So I think that will lead to a lot of motivational thoughts and motivational works which will go around and encourage other people to do things. I think Manage has been doing good work in giving training to all these people, and of course the ministry officials there who are supporting them. I think it is a good effort on part of every official and the participants also here, who are trying to take advantage of all the trainings and all the support system that has been built around to help them and to help them come out with their innovative techniques, with their innovative works, uplift them and get something, in terms of their incomes and work, and to get a lot of more advantages and other things which they can put for themselves and share it with the society and with their people around, so that they can also benefit from all these things. I think it's been a wonderful occasion, and I look forward to a lot of more other publications and other efforts on behalf of Manage, on the part of Manage. And I hope to see more of such efforts fructifying into these wonderful entrepreneurs which we see now. Thank you very much, and I wish all the best to one and all the participants here and all the officials who are helping them as a matter of their support systems. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you for kind words of encouragement, both for participants and for the people behind the success of the program. And we really appreciate your time and your guidance in motivating all of us. Now we have the presentation by two Samitis for this month. Tamil Nadu State and Andhra Pradesh State, we have chosen one participant each from two states. And I request Mr. Selvi, if you are able to listen, kindly give your presentation and how the program helped you to come out with your ideas and also ensuring success in your entrepreneurship.
So, good evening to one and all present here. Ramya Selvi. I am working as a subject matter specialist in home science in Krishi Vigyan Kendra, Theni district, Tamil Nadu. Thank you very much for giving this wonderful opportunity to take a training on post-harvest processing and packaging of fruits and vegetables for the welfare of rural youth. In association, we have conducted the training on post-harvest processing and packaging of fruits and vegetables during 19th to 24th January 2021 in association with the State Agriculture Management and Extension Training Center, that is Samiti, Tamil Nadu, and also Manage. So this is the training details, and these are the sessions we have covered during the training program. Actually, this is a 6 days training program. Based on that, because the majority farming community in India is facing a huge economic losses due to lack of post-harvest technology. On an average, 10 to 13% post-harvest losses occur in crops and vegetables, and also 8 to 10% in grains. So based on that, we have conducted skill training for rural youth with the following objective: that is to popularize the post-harvest management enterprises, to minimize the losses of agriculture producers, and also to provide skill-based training for rural youth on post-harvest management and also value additions, and also to provide technical support and advisories to the farmers and youth to start the value addition and technology incubation unit in our districts. So these are the session plan we have covered during the training program. We have covered the theory part and also practical sessions, and we have engaged the farmers into exposure visit, because during the practical knowledge they will gain more knowledge during the exposure visit. So that as a part of the training program, we have arranged exposure visit to the primary processing unit and also some value addition units. So these are the session plans we have covered during the training program. And these are the list of experts we have conducted training. and myself, Ramya Selvi, and also two progressive entrepreneurs. So this is our successful trainees details. Her name is Saranya. So her qualifications is only 10th standards. So after attending our rural youth training, so based on the skill, she has started value-added products from locally available fruits and vegetables, especially because basically she is a grape buyers. So during the peak seasons, they are selling the products with low cost. So after attending this skill training program, they have started a small unit in our village itself. So she is developing a lot of value-added products using grapes, banana, and also other vegetables. So this is a major learning from the skill-based training program as expressed by the rural youth. So during the training program, they have learned post-harvest management. That is especially life enhancement. This is a major problem faced by the rural youth. So after that, they have adapted value addition technologies, that is development of value-added products from locally fruits and vegetables and also green leafy vegetables. And after that, during the training program, we have given the knowledge about the packaging materials, because the majority of the rural youth, they are not knowing with packaging materials. So during the training program, we have disseminated different types of packaging materials to the rural youth, and also we have linked the farmers into marketing, because the majority of the farmers and the rural youth are facing the marketing is a very big problem to sell the product. So after the development this product, we have linked the farmers into state department, the line departments, and also NABARD. In NABARD, they are having one special rural mart. So using the rural mart, they are selling the product to rural mart, and also we have linked the farmers into KVAC, Khadi and Village Industry Commissions, and these are the facilities we have arranged for our rural youth. So this is the major learning from this training program, and the modification introduced by the rural youth. So before attending this training program, they are developing the value-added products using the sunlight only. So after actually during the training program, we have introduced this technology using the solar dryer, because they are not aware of both the drying technologies, and also during the sunlight, the majority of the nutrient losses will be occur. So instead of sun-dried, we are recommending to dry the product using the solar dryer. So after attending our training program, they are using solar dryer to develop more value-added products, and also these are the products they are developing our farmers. This is the impact as a result of Unis adapter after going through the programs. So they have started value addition unit. This is the main motto of our STRV program. So after 6 days attending the training program, they have started one small unit, value addition unit, using the locally vegetables, fruits and vegetables in Chinnamanur block of Theni districts. So after that, they have adapted more technology, and after that, they have disseminated this technology more SRGs. So this is a very grateful impact of the program about our STRY. So after learning this technology, they have disseminated to more SHGs, and also they are also now doing more value-added products using this. So some of the glimpses I have noted here. So this is an impact on other farmers and also other rural youth, because everybody knows the grapes cultivations in Theni district, major of the farmers are cultivating grapes, and also this is a one special variety. This is a Manjari Medica variety. It is suitable only for the value additions, because the juice content is high in this variety. So we have disseminated this technology during the training program, and also we have linked the farmers into National Research Center for Grapes, Pune, because they are having many technologies, like they are incorporating this grapes maize powder into bakery products, and also they are having some dried grapes, and they are having lot of technologies. And after this STRV program, we have organized one national level program. So during that program, we have linked the farmers with the scientists of NSDG. So these are the product they are developing in their village itself. So Thank you very much for giving this opportunity. So actually, basically, this is a very good program, and also it's a very impact of this program, especially rural youth. So every year we are organizing in collaboration with the manager and also Samiti. So really it was a very good impact on rural youth because the value addition and post-harvest technology is a need of our. So we need to promote value addition technology to the rural youth, especially during this peak harvesting time, because that time only the price fluctuation is there. So during that time, we are designating this technology through this program. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, madam. I think from January to September, in 10 to 11 months time, you have done wonderful job, and from manage and from ministry, we congratulate you for your efforts in training the people on food processing, and we hope to see that many success stories will emerge from the batch that you have just trained. Now, next in the series, I requested Dr. G. Shaliraju, scientist entomology, to present on behalf of Andhra Pradesh. From on behalf of Andhra Pradesh, we have three successful entrepreneurs from West Godavari. One is Miss Pikina Purna Sri Chaitanya from Andhra Pradesh, and she has done work on polyhouse in nursery management. So prior to the STRY training program, she was not able to understand the principles of importance of application of polyhouse in nursery management, and with this she has increased her income, and now she is able to generate a net income of around 16,500 rupees per month. So this practical and skill oriented training has helped Sri Chaitanya in adopting better technology in production of vegetable seedlings and grafts. And with these, she has also disseminated these important technical knowledge and understanding of markets to other people around her. And she has also inspired several other people to start the nursery business, and the production of rootstock for mango, cashew, identification of scion plants, collection of scion stocks, and grafting methods in mango. So she has developed expertise after the STRY training program, and she has started assuming the role of a master trainer and trying to train other co-participants. And in the same note, we have another success story from P. Govindaswamy, a 37-year-old entrepreneur having around close to 5 acres of own land and 2 acres of land on lease. And he is cultivating the food grains, the vegetables, oilseeds, sugarcane, and fodder crops. And he has participated in the STRY training program by the RISS Krishi Vigyan Kendra Vanasthali. And under the coordination of Samiti, this training program was basically to help in adopting the sowing of paddy using the drum seeder. So the idea was to increase the adoption rate of drum seeder, and the knowledge acquired during the training program encouraged Govindaswamy in adopting low-cost cultivation technologies. The seed, labor, and water usage techniques were adopted, and the use of seed drill for sowing to maintain optimum seed rate, using of hand weeder and power weeder and other machinery for harvesting help in reducing the labor cost. And the another success story from Andhra Pradesh is from Chinna Veeraya in low-cost feed production, transforming dairy farming into a successful venture. So this success story from the dairy sector by the 33-year-old having 2 acres of own agriculture land has started following the cropping pattern of red gram and bajra in Kharif and jawar in Rabi season. So with this cropping pattern, he is able to sustain 4 buffaloes and 4 cows to sustain his family. And during the training program in the month of August 2019 under STRY at KVK Yagattipalli, the training was basically based on the in techniques of improving the milk production and reduced the cost of the feed. So with this, he has developed the techniques of utilizing agriculture waste in animal feed formulation. And previously, this knowledge was not available among the local people. And the KVK has helped the participants to give the feed in a proper scientific manner and Now, the average milk production has increased from 2.5 liters per day per animal to 4.2 liters per day per animal, which is more than 60 to 70% improvement in the milk production. So this has inspired the rural youth for taking up the dairy and animal rearing in the area, and through the balanced feed to the animals, the KVK and the trainees are able to disseminate the success story among the other people. So there are similarly many other success stories. Just to mention the last one is the integrated farming system facilitating the ground layer vegetable production, realizing the regular income. So this success story is reported by Ms. Lakshmipati Raju of Andhra Pradesh in practicing the integrated farming system for generating the regular income in her own land. So basically, the income improvement is there from 3.36 lakhs to 4.07 lakhs per year, and this increase of 20% is just in 1 year of introduction of integrated farming system. I think with 20% annual improvement, probably the task of doubling farmers' income can be realized through such interventions. And I thank the Andhra Pradesh Samiti and all the nodal training institutions for contributing the success stories to the STRY. And I thank KVK West Godavari for their efforts. So with this, we come to the end of the presentation by Samitis. And I thank both the speakers from both the NTIs for having presented the successful cases of STRY. And I now request Director General Manage to offer his concluding remarks and guide us, those who are present, who are behind the STRY program.
Thank you, Dr. Mantesh. First of all, nice presentation by Samitis. Of course, we can understand the technological limitations, but in spite of that, work will not be masked because of due to lack of opportunity in presentation. They recognize, the hard work put by you, and you have created a success story. I would like to thank Samiti and KVK, Atma, and all the ministry officials for supporting this, and also marriage team, of course. Joint Secretary made a very important observation that success story should not be confined to 75, and we should go for publication of more success stories. We make note of that. Probably we can call it as volume 1, but volume 2, volume 3, from time to time, we will be in touch with Samitis, Atma, KVKs, and we would like to document other success stories also. Place it in our managed website and also circulate to all the nodal training institutions so that they can use it as a study material. If they can just distribute this material by taking printout, it gives lot of diversification opportunities for budding entrepreneurs. Giving a detailed project report is very, very important, because after the training program, basically they want finance, they go to bank, the managers, they normally ask for detailed project report. Therefore, we are encouraging nodal training institutions to make use of 32 detailed project report, which we have circulated with all the Samitis, KVKs, Atmas, and also we have placed in managed website. You can make use of the DPR. They can make use of this for submitting project reports and get the credit, loans and subsidy benefits. I'm very happy to hear from both the presentations that their focus is on more practicals than theory. More than 50% of the time they spent in skill-based training and also field visit. And very interesting to note that, in fact, the training institutions took interest in linking entrepreneurs to different ongoing programs. So that is the logical, the sequence. if we just give the training and we will not give them the way, what next? Probably they will miss the link. It is a very good initiative of all the training organizations, and happy to hear from the Samiti of Tamil Nadu that they could able to link the agripreneurs with the local research institution, so that if they want additional technology, the entrepreneurs can go to local research institutions and they can gain more. But also they linked them with NABARD as well as KVIC, because anyway they want some loan and subsidy, and NABARD and KVIC will help them in getting those loans and subsidies. Many eco-friendly technologies in the process were also introduced. For example, drying, solar drying, sunlight drying, it takes a lot of time and uniform drying is not possible. But they could introduce the solar drying. It's a low-cost, eco-friendly technology. So even small entrepreneurs taking advantage of this technology, the entire credit goes to the training organizations. And it was heartening to see that, especially in Tamil Nadu case, the entrepreneur took the training and went out and spread the technology knowledge with other SHG members. So if we train one, the knowledge will not remain there. It will reach more number of people. So this is one interesting thing which is happening. Therefore, lesson for us, if we can take members of SHG, probably we can reach more number of people with same training program rather than individual. If there is a choice between individual and a SHG member, probably we can prefer a SHG member so that we can reach more number of people. And return on investment, see, you train one and they will go and share with many people. So return on investment, through this training program is very, very high. And even the small activities, just like nursery, they could able to identify the economic potential and they could grow the seedlings which are required for the village, and they made money out of that. And waste to wealth, using vegetable waste and converting into feed, it has a double advantage. We are not wasting anything. At the same time, you are preparing a nutritious feed for dairy or poultry. This happens only when these entrepreneurs go to these training institutions, because training institutions, we have SMS, subject matter specialist, who has got 360-degree angle on all the technologies, and they share all these technologies. And listening to all these people and going through the success stories in the book, one thing is sure, we are definitely on the path of transforming agriculture into agri-entrepreneurship. So that is what the ultimate objective of this STRY program, apart from retaining youth in villages. So I'm very happy to say whatever the work we are doing, we could able to create some result in the field, pass on the benefits to the rural youth. For that, I would like to thank ministry officials, all the Samiti, KVK Atma, and all my colleagues in Manage, and especially entrepreneurs for making this program a visible success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for very brief but yet very nice coverage of the concluding remarks. Probably it's tough to comprehend so shortly on the points that have been emerged through this STRY webinar. And now it's my responsibility and privilege to offer a formal vote of thanks to all the people who are behind the success of this program. At the outset, I am very thankful to Joint Secretary Ms. Alaknanda Dayal Madam, Indian Administrative Service, for having spared her time both for releasing this publication and also for addressing the gathering. I thank you profusely, Madam, on behalf of TG Manage and on behalf of STRY team. And I thank Director General Manage sir for constant guidance and support in making the webinar run successful month after month. and also to pick one important point from each webinar and implement and try their implementation in other schemes as well. I thank all Manage faculty for sparing their time to join this important event. And I also thank the ministry officials, Prashant Armorikar sir, Shailesh Kumar Mishra sir, and Sanjay Kalikar sir for participating, and other officials from Directorate of Extension in the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. I also thank all the directors and state nodal officers of different samitis, heads of the NTIs, and heads of the KVKs who are behind the success of STRY through the efforts of their NTIs. And I could also see many entrepreneurs participating, and I thank all the entrepreneurs participating in the STRY training program for having attended this training program. And finally, I thank the STRY team at Manage who have done a wonderful job both in organizing this program as well as creating a platform to reach this far. And Shailendra sir is not in the office. On his behalf, I have just tried to fill in his shoes. I thank Dr. Shailendra and his entire team for the success of this program. Thank you, one and all.